Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the third-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's running out of time here. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Pressure is coming. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. This pass is on target. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff to the back. Throws a stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First and 10 play coming up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looking to pass. It's King. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free in midfield. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
makes the catch downfield. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He's going to take off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's King. On the move now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they scored, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Heaves it deep down the middle. And off the deflection, it's caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And it's North Carolina in front here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Yellow Jackets looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap, bringing pressure. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense is still clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's going to hand this off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down, to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. And the runner takes off to his right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry out. And first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's King. Looking to scramble. QB gives himself up for a sack.
The quarterback's trying to get away from the pressure. He gets outside of the pocket, but this defense was not having it. They've got enough athletic ability on that defense to be able to come up with a sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's King. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. They're going to run the option. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layer in all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. North Carolina, 21. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they get the second half started with the running play. And the Salk are able to bring him down quickly. And the Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pitch made on the left side. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the move now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. This time it's complete. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's King. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Now fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
They'll come out in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Ground game here. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They battle back to take the lead.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Tar Heels trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and goal. And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for him. You misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Here's that defense shifting again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Heading left after the handoff. Heading for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. The call is quarterback sneak.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defensive penalty moves the ball closer now on second and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Touchdown, UNC. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Chewing clock with the running game.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Second down play coming up. Handoff heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout. Clock is out.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the 4th quarter.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. QB sneak. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
34.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver makes the grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.